Bitrix24 has many reports, dashboards, and some kind of analytics. But what if I want to see customer revenue? Why do I need it? First of all, it's interesting. Second, you may run business processes based on that knowledge. Third, ABC analysis of customers or Pareto analysis, metrics you should be using to measure retention, to measure loyalty. All this stuff needs customer revenue just in your hands. We can show you how to connect your Bitrix24 to Google Sheets or even to Data Studio, but we'll do it in another video. Now, let's ask ourselves, do we have customer revenue in Bitrix24? Maybe here, in company form. Or here, that is an invoice by company report. But this is a dynamic report. It shows you the number and doesn't give you any freedom to use this number anywhere else. You literally can't use it in any automation. But what if we do a custom field and a teeny webhook? Don't be afraid. The devil is not as black as he is painted. Webhook is nothing to be scared. I'll definitely tell you about this powerful tool in a separate video. And here it goes. Open company form, create a money field, remember that number of your custom field. Create a webhook with the following algorithm. Has the invoice just been closed? Fetch invoices from that company for current year. Update company by the amount calculated. That's it. Now, you may use this field in many cases. For instance, look at this business process. If the revenue of particular company greater than a certain amount, set the task for your sales manager. Call that customer after 1 week. If amount is less than minimum, send this customer some upselling letter. He doesn't deserve anything more. As always, all scripts, reporting forms, business processes you may find at the bottom of this video, totally free. If you want consulting or development regarding your Bitrix24, don't hesitate to tell me about it. If you want to raise your own skills, stay tuned to my channel and press like. Right now, I have a media plan for 20+ videos ahead. See you there!